Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Today we're doing the weekly reads as per the dates under the video, and I'm going to be reading for the lovely Scorpio. Now Scorpio, I tried to read for you earlier on today and I really struggled with the reading. So that to me, straight off the bat, is saying there's things consuming your headspace at the moment and there's no real clarity. You feel a little bit mixed up. You're a bit uncertain about how people are reacting around you, unsure of their actions, whether they are honest, okay, whether they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And so I thought, you know what, I was so struggling with it, and I just thought, leave it, I'll carry on with the other star signs and I'll come back to Scorpio and we'll start clean off the bat. So it'll be interesting to me if any of these cards come back from the original reading. Okay, so let's start shuffling and see what's coming in for Scorpio. So yeah, like I said, because I was struggling with doing the reading, I just picked it up as a energy of you've been struggling with things. Things haven't been going your way. You've been sort of faced with obstacles, trying to sort things out, you know, things coming along put like a spoke in the wheel, and you're just thinking, what next? That kind of an energy, what next? And you've got people around you where you could just tear your hair out with, and it's like, hello, is there anybody there? Hello, are you listening? And because of that energy, how it consumes your headspace, then when people are in your company, they think you're away with the fairies, where really, if they were in your head, then they'd understand, you know, why your vision or focus wasn't, 100%, which, you know, can become annoying around other people if they feel that you seem distant, or, you know, you're just not in the room, basically. Even though you're in the room with people, you're not there. But that's just because your head has been bombarded and you're just struggling to deal with everything that you have been faced with. So let's have a look at the energy. So we've got the Four of Cups energy. And this, more or less, Scorps, gives a true picture of, hello, I'm here, but my mind is focused elsewhere. So the Four of Cups here, there's this empty feeling because of the emptiness of the cups here. And there is like another offer of help, or, you know, or there's support. I want to say support for you, either from friends or family or whatever that is. But I also feel the universe is working behind the scenes as well. And yet I do feel a low energy with Scorpio. I do feel you're thinking to yourself, you know, oh, well, what else can I do? How can I put it? I'm struggling now with your Scorps. I really am struggling with your energy this week. And I think it's because I'm dealing with how you're feeling anyway. But as I said, you're just struggling to deal with so much that comes in all at one go. Okay? So let's clarify it a little bit more. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Wow. Oh my gosh. And we have the Three of Swords. Okay, the Three of Swords, Scorpio. And this is literally, as I said, how your energy is working. And it's more or less coming in from the previous reading, why I was really struggling, because you just feel scarred and you feel wounded by everything that is happening around you at this point in time. And it's not to say everything is bad, okay? It's not to say everything is bad, but you are in this mindset. It's like there's this lack of trust around you at the moment, whether certain situations that you are waiting for outcomes on are actually going to work in your favour. There's also opening up of old scars, okay, whereas you may have people around you who you know, love and trust, and then you think to yourself, are they going to betray your trust yet again? Because we've got two deep scars here, and it's as though you have been hurt in the past, okay, and you feel to yourself, you feel the restriction coming around. It's like you see the signs. It's like you've been seeing the signs and feeling the signs, and then it starts to wrap and get tighter and tighter like an elastic band, and then inwardly you're screaming because you're thinking, no, I cannot go down this path for a third time. It's like a trust has been broken twice, and you are thinking to yourself, screaming inwardly, I can't take it for a third time. Whoever I'm picking up with here. And as I said, it's like mirroring. it's mirroring the first reading I did, which was really a struggle. And I thought, you know what? If this is a general reading for Scorpios, I just can't use the first rendition of it. And I thought, no, I'm going to do it again. So I deleted it. And I thought, let's see what comes out now. So what's coming out in your deep psyche, Scorpio? What is really deep-rooted and hidden? And how are you all feeling? Scorpio, your readings. You're such a deep, sensitive soul. And we've got here obsession. Okay? So there's this obsessive, deep thinking within your psyche where you obsess over everything, you worry over everything, okay? And this again is part of your makeup, Scorpio, and you are an obsessive energy and an obsessive sign. I said you're a deep sign. So your inner psyche, you are obsessing over a certain situation that you feel is going to mirror itself, because I look at the mirror here in this card, and you're tying yourself up in knots over what is going on, okay, with a situation around you. It's as though you sense something, you feel something, okay, and you're just thinking, no, not for a third time, whoever I'm picking up with. So let's get some clarification. Let's move on, Scorps. What else have we got going on for Scorpio? And we have the King of Swords energy, okay? The King of Swords energy here, it's as though you've climbed a mountain in a metaphorical sense, okay? You've reached the summit, you can see the view, you see the surroundings, and there's all this achievement to have got there and battled your way through with the knowledge. And you've got to the top of that mountain and you're taking the view, and then you just think to yourself, well, I'm here again on my own. Okay, you feel like you're on your own, you've struggled this battle on your own, and you sit there surveying the landscape. Okay, you sit there surveying the landscape, and it's as though you are waiting. You are waiting for something to come in. Okay, you are waiting for something to come in. You just sense something, okay? Because if you look at this card, it's got blue skies. They've achieved. They've got to the top of the summit. They've got there. They've done everything. They've battled their way through. They've fought their demons and everything else. And then it's like to say, you've done all that, but hang on a minute. I'm just waiting for someone to come in. and take all this away. I'm waiting for somebody to come in, and these skies are going to turn to darkness. And it's in your deep psyche, it is an obsessive thought, and it mirrors itself because it's happened before. Whether it's with the same person or the same situation, okay, it could be, you know, you could have worked really hard in a work ethic, and then somebody else gets to take the glory for your hard work, and you're thinking, not again, okay, not again. I'm the donkey here. I've done all the hard work, and yet somebody else takes all the profit or the merit for it. Or you're in a situation in a romantic relationship where, you know, you've helped somebody so much get through everything, and you've been with them and everything else, and then you just feel that there's an outside force or an outside element that's going to come in and just take over. And it's like that song, isn't it? The Foo Fighters, they're getting the best of you, I think it is. I'll put it under the comments box anyway, below the link of the song, but I know it's the Foo Fighters, getting the best of you, getting the best. And it's like to say, you've done all that fighting, you've done all that battling, you've got them to the summit of their mountain, and then somebody's just going to glide in and just take over. And then you sit there thinking, well, you don't just sit there. That's why we've got these Three of Swords, and it's like, wow, screaming within. So this reading is mimicking the first one that I did so much, and I just thought, you know what, if I try and do it again, well, the cards come out differently, but obviously they're not coming out any differently. So let's have a look at what the universe wants to show you, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, you're never straightforward. And I feel like that one's jutting out, so, oh wow. Oh wow, this is becoming a quite scary reading now for me. Because you are Red Riding Hood, and you are scared of the big bad wolf. And the big bad wolf is what your fears are, what you are fearing as the other entity that wants to come in. And again, I want to say, somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. It's like to say, because she's got this veil on, this Red Riding Hood outfit, and it's like coming across her eyes. It's like to say, the big bad wolf is behind this person, and like it's saying, she can't sense me. She can't see what's going on behind her back. But believe me, Scorpio, Red Riding Hood, knows exactly what is going on behind her back. Okay, she senses that big bad wolf. She knows there's a big bad wolf there lurking and just waiting. So even though the universe is highlighting that fact, the Scorpios that I'm picking up with today are already aware, but it does make them feel vulnerable, and it does make them obsessive, okay, because they've worked damned hard to get to wherever it is in their workplace, in their romantic status, whatever status it is that you've flogged at and worked hard at, just to sit there and then so watchful just to wait for it to come in, okay, and that is what you are feeling, Scorpio. I'm not saying it will materialise. I'm not saying anything may happen from this, but at the moment in time, these are the energies that are filtering around you and what you are dealing with. So let's carry on with the story. Once upon a time. Okay. Oh my days. What else have we got going on for the wonderful Scorpios? Scorpio. And we have, wow, the moon. See, we've got the black and white wolf here, cry of the wolf, and this is your emotions. You're just sinking with emotion about a situation, and this again is like, this is your energy, this is you within your sensitivity, emotional stance, yet you know above the surface there is communication going on here. Okay, there's communication going on, and you know that communication is going on between these two parties. And then again, it makes you, it's like people talking behind your back. It's like a partner talking to somebody else behind your back. And it's that sinking feeling of knowing, okay, which plummets you again. Scorpio. Wow. Hard reading, Scorps. So we'll carry on and see what else comes out in this lovely, wonderful, happy reading, she says. So, oh, poor Scorpio, Scorpio, you are like the Cinderella that never went to the ball. So what else have we got going on, Scorps? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. And we've got grace, okay? Grace here, coming in for you next. And this is just basically to say, you know what? Whatever's going on around you, whatever it is you are thinking or feeling, then be proud of who you are as a person. And it says, start to love yourself, Scorpio, okay? Just know that you are loved by the universe, and they sense, okay, your energy and how you're feeling. And the universe is trying to bring in this aura around you to say, just go with the flow, okay? Just go with the flow and try not to let it affect your heart too much, okay? Don't let it affect your heart too much. And that's easier said than done from a tarot card staring in front of me. So let's have a look what else is going on in the animal spirit cards. What else have we got going on for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What animal spirits are we dealing with? We've got the camel, which is the alchemical sign of fire. And we have the elk, which is the alchemical sign of earth. I'm having you as the elk because I always look at the elk and its antlers on fire, because that's your mindset. Your mind is on overdrive. Your mind is just filled with all these thoughts and feelings going on. You are the eclipse to your sun at the moment. You don't feel like there's any sunshine in your life because of the thoughts, what's going through your head. And however, on a positive note, the situation or the person that you are dealing with is coming out as the camel element. And that means whatever the situation, whatever is going on around you, they are there for the long haul. Okay, they are there to go the distance with you. And they could have taken the hump with you of late because of your behaviour, or you're feeling distant or what have you. Whether in the workplace, as I said, you know, you may just go to work and just keep your head down and you're silent because you just think to myself, I don't want to speak to anybody, I just want to get on with my work. I know people are talking behind my back and what have you. But it's like to say, the situation that you feel may be going bad around you, it might just be this obsessive Scorpio intuition, okay? You could be manifesting the big bad wolf in your own headspace, because the energy that comes out here, it's saying the camel energy is someone who is there for the long haul, who is there to go the distance, who is there to support you, okay? So that is quite a positive energy there that's come to the side of you. But let's have a look what else we got going on. It's like to say, don't take the hump. Why are you taking the hump? Why are you worrying? Don't get worrying over the situation. So we've got the High Priestess. Again, this is your mindset. This is in your, you know, it's things overtake your mind. But while your mind is blocked off, you're not seeing all the good things that are, you know, coming in behind you. The universe is protecting you, Scorpio, whatever's going on with this situation at the moment. But you're going into a new phase anyway, okay? Things are going into a new phase. So what else have we got going on? And we've got 6 of Wands, okay? There's something you want to put in the spotlight, okay? Or someone becomes in the spotlight. With the 6 of Wands, it's as though, again, this is something that you see manifesting. It's as though someone or something else is going to take centre stage, okay? And this is what you have a hard time dealing with. Somebody else takes the glory, somebody takes the spotlight for your hard work, and it's as though somebody just steps into your shoes and just takes over. You know that song I said, the Foo Fighters, someone's getting the best of you? It's as though this person, if it's in a job ethic or in a romantic ethic, just sort of walks in, okay, and like steps in and just takes over. And then you just think, well, hang on a minute. He wasn't here when the shit was on, you know, the shit hit the fan and things weren't hunky-dory and everything else. And then this, like, it's like a new broom just comes in, and he's just left with everything, okay? Best office, best situation. It's hard for me to explain, but I just hope you understand what I'm trying to get across here. And the 3 of Pentacles, okay? I always look at this like a traffic light system, but even though that the lights are in the wrong way around, because we've gone from go to stop to get ready. And this is another sign to say, look, get ready for, again, something to come into the mix, okay? Something's going to be added into a situation, Scorpio. Here was me, as I said, thinking if I did this reading again, I'd be able to get away from this energy, but I can't escape it. I cannot escape this energy, so it is what it is. I'm not going to read it for a third time, Scorpio. And we've got ask, okay? So you may have to sit down and blatantly ask the question, as in, is there more to this than meets the eye? Is there something that you're not telling me? Is there something I should know? Is there something I am aware of and you are not telling me? Ask the question of, I'm not happy working with that person. I am not happy that they are taking all the credit because I've done the hard work and they've come along and taken everything. So in order to get peace and clarity around a situation this week, Scorpio, you need to be asking the right questions, because otherwise you end up in this obsessive energy, okay? This obsessive energy where you're pulling your hair out. I feel like it's because of the hair on that card. You're tearing your hair out thinking, no, please, not again, not again. They can't do this to me again, okay? But it could just all be in your mind, hence why you've got to start asking the questions. So let's have a look how the universe sees you next week. So what have we got for Scorpio next week? Wow. And we've got you caught up in this red tape, okay? You're feeling like you've got no control on the situation as well. You feel like your wings are being clipped, and it's a painful energy, Scorpio. You're still in this painful energy next week, okay? You're being caught up in this red tape, whatever that may be. You could be dealing with problems dealing for a family member where it's some legalities or paperwork, and you're thinking, oh God, here we go again, I've got to prove this and go through the legal system or what have you. But you just feel you've got no control on a situation. And we've got the Five of Wands, which adds to it even worse with the struggles. Okay, so this is you are struggling with this find yourself in this situation. So have we got a resolve for this, Scorpio? What resolve have we got for this? What is going to be the outcome of this for Scorpio? And it's judgment. Okay, basically judgment is you need to free yourself from these burdens. You need to free yourself from this anguish. You need to free yourself from this thought process. You are your own judge and jury, and you've got to get a release from this, because if you don't, if it keeps eating away at you as it is, then it's just going to make you really, really poorly. Okay, it's going to make you poorly. And we've got growth here. Okay, we've got growth. So you are desperate for stability. You are desperate for knowing that a situation that you're in is there for the long haul. As I said, with the camel energy, it's saying, is this job, is this relationship, is this situation grounded? Is it, are the roots fixed, and you're not going to find yourself literally being dug up. I want to say dug up because of the tree sense of it, like to say, the least bit of wind that comes along is just going to blow you out of the landscape, really. So yeah, Scorps, it was a really, really deep reading, this was. And as I said, I've already done yours once. And I'm just going to clarify it with another card. It's as though it's like a twin flame or a soulmate connection as well, okay? Saying it is deep-rooted, it is secure, and there is love there. And it is, it will grow and flourish, and not to worry, okay? But again, we've got things are in the balance, but that's in your headspace. It's as though you're there in this limbo land at the minute, because of this element that you feel this person or whatever it is going to be coming into the spotlight. It puts you in this situation of, hang on, well, where am I in this? Where am I standing in this picture? Okay, but it's saying here with the World card, okay, that you are being protected, and the energies are working with you, not against you. And that is a positive card, really. The World is to say the world evolves around you, so you manifest what you wish. And if you keep manifesting that, things are going to go bad ways upon you, then they will go bad ways. But if you manifest thinking, no, I'm in charge, I have got the energy, I am going to make positive thoughts here, stop the worrying, and just allow things to flow naturally, but in a good way. So these are little affirmations from the universe. So let's have a look what the message is for you. And it's, life is only as good as the people you get to share it with. Okay, life is only as good as the people you get to share it with. So that's just saying to you, the message from the universe is, if you give your time to a person, make sure they are worth your energy and that they give their time back to you. Okay, so there we go, Scorpio. That is take 2 of Scorpio, and it still came out pretty strong energy compared to the, on the same lines as the other one. I can't change that. the cards came out. There was cards in there that came out in the first reading. So I've got to deliver the message that they want me to portray. So until next time, my lovelies, you take care of yourself. Bye then.